Prime Minister, the roads in Jamaica, across the length of the breadth of Jamaica, are in a deplorable condition.
We got through the airport very quickly, but the drive here was horrendous.
Tell me what the problem was.
It was 4 hours on a bumpy road.
Not because of anything other than the battering that they have gotten, and we have seen the damage.
Just to be clear, it is a problem of lack of the financial resources over the last 50 years to make the investments in the roads.
Prime Minister, it cannot be.
And how was the flight coming down?
The flight was beautiful. The airport was beautiful. We got through the airport very quickly, but the drive here was horrendous.
Tell me what the problem was.
It was 4 hours on a bumpy road. To get here, make you think twice about coming back, because it took us 4 hours to get from the airport to here, which was longer than my flight from Toronto, Canada to here.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
Viewers and my subscribers, I just want to thank you for tuning in to another hot topic discussion and review. As you know, in whatever you do, make sure say you put God first. No, we're not even waste the time to get into today's broadcast, you know, because I even have Daryl Vaz. I tell you something, I have to big up Daryl Vaz for this one, because him have balls. Him is the first member of Parliament. This is the second time me see him challenge the Prime Minister and put the Prime Minister on spot about the decision the Prime Minister make towards the urgency of repairing the deplorable road of Jamaica, which was damaged by the storm and not based on half an hour 50 years ago. Now Mr. Vaz is saying that it cannot be that the Prime Minister see the importance of repairing the roads them. Now, in yesterday's broadcast, I share with you where the Prime Minister announced that 40 billion is located in repairing the roads. In the presentation of his broadcast pertaining to the 40 billion pertaining to the roads, he said that pertaining to local roads, there is only a little bit of money allocated to fix them road there. So basically, them road there have to go leave for last. Now Mr. Vaz is saying the Prime Minister should reconsider that, because it's gonna cost them more in the long run. Now more if you listen to what Mr. Vaz is saying about what Mr. Holness said in his presentation yesterday. But before me gonna hear Mr. Vaz, me go refresh your memory with what Mr. Holness said yesterday.
It is the economy. It's about creating the economy. And what this administration is trying to do is to say to the higgler in the market, the teacher in the classroom, the small businessman, the housewife, let us build a productive economy. When we increase productivity in the economy, we have more resources. And that's what we have been doing. We have been increasing the productivity in the economy. And we have seen that productivity increase in small ways by increasing employment. So once more people are employed, more production is taking place. But we are at the point where we are almost at full employment. So where is the productivity going to come from? It is going to come from the increase in productivity of labor, but even more so, the increase in productivity from businesses, how businesses administer their affairs. And that now we're talking about innovation administration, the creation of new products, the introduction of technology, the creation of new industries. That is where the big productivity gains are going to come from. And when we get those big productivity gains, we're going to take that and support the fixing of your roads, your water supply. Every Jamaican must make that connection.
Let me thank you very much for the early Christmas that we are about to get. And I think every constituency will be appreciative of it. I want to make an appeal to the Prime Minister as the Minister responsible. I looked at the weather report today and I see where we are going to have more weather on the heels of a hurricane that barely missed us and a tropical storm. Prime Minister, the roads in Jamaica, across the length of the breadth of Jamaica, as a result of the weather events that we have had, are in a deplorable condition. Not because of anything other than the battering that they have gotten, and we have seen the damage.
Now, Mr. Number 28, you hear that? You hear that? Listen again.
Prime Minister, the roads in Jamaica, across the length of the breadth of Jamaica, as a result of the weather events that we have had, are in a deplorable condition. Not because of anything other than the battering that they have gotten, and we have seen the damage.
Not because of nothing else than the weather. Is not because I know 50 year. You two lie and you have to stop this propaganda spreading.
Just to be clear, it is a problem of lack of the financial resources over the last 50 years to make the investments in the roads.
Prime Minister, it cannot be.
No, number 28, these are the things we can't take with you know. Now my viewers and my subscribers, look on road 50 years ago and that a ghetto. I will not talk about uptown yet. So you see this man coming on and spread rumor, propaganda. Don't do it, man. We have all police in the road. Back then it will go downtown and them thing there. We did a live nice 50 years ago. Shoes was £5 to £19, £11. You understand me? I said to you, things were cheap. We did poor, but we have love. Our country did nice. Now in 2024, our money are the God. And man a take rod. Now me have a piece of saga for drop food further down in this. Cause me never know that something could have go so. And look at Jamaica. Back in them time there, you be say a certain boy where move sideways did have no talk. I could have even walk on the street. You saw the street clean. I saw the nation used to be clean. So do not disrespect and try put these narratives to the nation like say 50 years ago. You understand? We did a live savage. We did a live nice. We had clean, decent road. Cause you and your supporters them like go around and point finger at people, so people are spread propaganda upon you. When you, Mr. Number 28, is the biggest propaganda spreader on the internet. And everybody can see it, but we don't know how you don't see it. Listen to where Mr. Vaz has to say.
Prime Minister, it cannot be that in a situation like this, we cannot implement some form of emergency procurement. I can say without fear of hesitation, there is not one Jamaican, including my counterparts, that would not agree that time is not on our side because of the condition of the roads. We stand to lose more in damage, similar to what has happened in West Rural St. Andrew, East Rural St. Andrew, and in Portland.
People, you know, me totally agree with Mr. Vaz. And no wonder, you know, Mr. Vaz rated, you know, jump up, you know, fly past Christopher Tufton and all them boy there, you know. Cause, me I tell you, at the second time now, me see number 28. There's something, and the man challenge Prime Minister number 28. So I said, no. While the other MP, them just a little yes man. Them are yes man, you know. Anything with the Prime Minister, them say just a yes man. You know what I mean? Them don't have a mind of them own. Them don't have a direction of them own. No, number 28. I said that the people them for wait for last. Mr. Vaz said no, cause in the long run it gonna cost us more. You understand? And the voters them must say, listen now, we want our own now. We don't want wait until that. And the Prime Minister turn around and call the people them fake. As some know say nah no sense, cause how can the people them we are gonna vote you in, you are say them a fake? Like him now forget say PNP did a rule for 18 years. That means that PNP always have a strong support. Yeah? Enough of the people them were vote for Labour right were PNP were switched from PNP to Labour right. And to the day them sorry and a ball out and run come back to PNP. Now you can see the PNP party which is united and heading straight for giving the Jamaica Labour Party a beating in this general election. They never gonna forget, because all of these things, what number 28, it hurting the nation and him not see it. And anytime you talk, if you don't agree with them, you are fake, and him supporters them, you fi be unalive, and all of these madness happening in Jamaica.
With the length of time that we are going to take to respond, it is not economically feasible, because basically what we are going to be is in a worse situation by the time we finish spending the money on the repairs of the roads and the drain cleaning. Prime Minister, as a rural representative, I'm making an appeal to see what can be done without breaking any procurement guidelines. But there must be a way for emergency procurements that can be shortened in terms of the length of time. If not, with the weather events that we have had and the weather events to come, we are going to be in a perilous situation, Prime Minister. I'm making an appeal as someone who represents a rural constituency that has been affected.
Basically, he might point out to the Prime Minister, say, him lackadaisical and wasting of time talking about economy and leave the economy for suffer is gonna cost them dearly. Now you can say many of the hypocrite MPs them behind Mr. Vaz. I look for Mr. Vaz in disgust or in disbelief, because them can't believe the man I put the Prime Minister on spot. But in our reality, Mr. Number 28 should respect Mr. Vaz, because Mr. Vaz is not a yes man where just sit by and just say yes sir. And Mr. Number 28 just go down in a hole. He must say no, Andrew, no 28 account. That's not the way to go. We're gonna lose more in the long run. A partner like them there, you don't need nobody where just always I say yes sir. Them always agree with you. You will never be a better person. Now I want to show you what Mr. Vaz is talking about happening in the country. Listen to these tourists, cause as Mr. Number 28 say, tourism is our breadwinner. So how come to have tourists feeling like this? Listen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, how was dinner today?
It was lovely.
Good. So tell me, is this your first time to Jamaica?
It is. Not to Jamaica, but to Negril.
Oh, great. And how was the flight coming down?
The flight was beautiful. The airport was beautiful. We got through the airport very quickly, but the drive here was horrendous.
Tell me what the problem was.
It was 4 hours on a bumpy road. The road conditions were just... If you want people to come back to Negril and to come to Jamaica and enjoy everything you have, then you have to build infrastructure. And the roads to get here make you think twice about coming back, because it took us 4 hours to get from the airport to here, which was longer than my flight from Toronto, Canada to here.
Unbelievable. Well, you know, the government is on a mission. They're doing a bypass from the Montego Bay Airport, so you don't have to go through the town. And they're fixing the roads, they're widening the roads, and I'm hoping that they listen to what our people, what the guests are saying, what the visitors
Do you
are
think
saying.
you can get them to do it quicker so we can come back?
You know how governments work.
Because you're building more and more hotels,
I know.
which are going to make the roads even more busier, right? And you're just going to frustrate people and leave them with a bad taste in their mouth, and then they won't come back. They'll go somewhere else.
Very well said, Badman. And I want to thank you, but I hope you won't forget about us and maybe give us a next chance and see if we can, see if you don't have a better trip, and probably come on a Sunday.
Okay, deal. Never on a Friday.
Okay. Thank you.
The flag where if any little pitney they're anywhere close to me, time for tell them say go out of them room, or if you listen to your phone, plug in a headpiece. If it's a taxi driver, bus driver, and pitney there on a vehicle, wait until them come off of the bus or the taxi, or wait till them go home and listen to one here, because this one here is PG 100. You have been warned. And just so you know, it's not no mix-up type of thing. This, cause you know, say on the Spot News Media, I deal with that. But these persons involved are some criminal elements who come from a place that them call Cedar Valley, up in the Red Hills, a little garrison part there, Red Hills. This where them come from. Them are the hot foot them in the streets, you see me? Claim to say, them a bad man. But we have all seen and known that over the years, a whole heap of the bad man, them thing water down, literally. Because a whole heap of them, I deal with a whole heap of swim around type of business, fishy dealings. And this, what I'm about to play, is one of such. Now on your screen is a so-called hot foot, hot stepper in a place known as Kartel. And I will be playing for you a voice clip from a brother they claim to say he might done, or one eye done, or one eye top man, whatsoever position him want for all. Careful of the position tag because he might like it. Him name Indian. So Indian are slam trees on Kartel. Yeah man. Indian are bore him up. Indian are climbing back fence regularly. But at the first me ever hear a man I use badness for defend Batty. So I don't know how some of the regular members of John Public, you know, have any form of ratings for some of them Badman chichimania. Because it seems you don't forget, say you know have a boy pitney too. Them boy is not no little sprat, is not no little chipong fry. Them boy are big whale, deep sea fish. Yeah man. But anyway, enough. Listen.
Yeah, boy. What is it? Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, me have a forward on it today. Yeah. Outdoor. Yo, you seem like you're not joking thing, you know. Seem like you're not joking thing, you know. Realize I'm serious, you know. And you know, come give me some fuck and I'll say, yeah, well, come back here certain time back. You just stay away and just frustrate me, you know, yo. Yeah, mad out, you know. Yeah, mad out? It's alright. Me have to show you, man. Yeah? I take a picture. What? Yeah. You ask me? Yeah. Yo, want some fuck, that's all. Want some fuck. come give me some fuck. Can't come up and go down back. You hear that? You hear me, sir? Yo. Yeah. So when you come? When you coming? When you coming up? Let me not tell you, so come give me some fuck and you can go back. I don't mind what much fuck you get in your hole, you know. And me open the hole, so I want some fuck you. Come like you're under bandage, like you can't left because you're under. I want you. You think the boy used to fuck you before me? Eh?
Yeah, one thing, there's an accident here.
Where's the call?
None. Alright.
Yo, more want me regular fuck you. I say I make me just get mad enough and me will do crazy thing when time I can't get my fucking out. You hear me say look a while? I think one man cannot get the team and I started. Look like, oh, so you're rather a new friend over an old friend, don't it?
Better me so cool, brother.
Just a long time you can boat as soon as I see as soon around the corner and up on the street.
Brother, 2 days no matter that soon, brother.
Which 2 days? Which 2 days? If you're around a man, him and he can't give you fear to go where you go, where you see him around him. Eh? Where you see him a fuck you all. Hey yo. Me just get everything that come to my mind and just make me get up so yeah, kiss your teeth. Yo, I want to bring me there now. I want to bring me there now. Either me depend right now when you. I know where fuck me up because me start fuck one wall. I mean fuck wall if a wall with you would come like zero to me. When you want to start fuck good now, you him a one man you stick to. Or the blood clot there, you. The man who started in, you never want him go. Him nowhere in you. You shut him out. Him a man who just come get it. Him can wall and gone up. Yo, you just make me just a people in you. I put on my blood clot clothes, you know, but I call if you make you know. Because if you come this and you not did it, I one bagger go on. You hear? I'm afraid that him the disgrace, you know. You think me afraid of it? I be afraid that me run like just a long blood clot time. Oh. So you can't stay there play with somebody when he make up your mind, he not care a bumbo clot. Already upon his mind, anybody push out them face and go on like them want get involved, gunshot. That's me. Yo. I know you not say nothing to me positive enough. Soon come not positive to me, you know, yo. Me know so anytime when you get way in a this thing, you know, you're gonna be a wild goose, you know. Me know, you know. My mind they just tell me, you know.
You know one thing, brother, you just have to be foolish, brother.
Foolishness? I really see that, you know, like. What?
But I'm gonna chat to you at a blood this year, chat and fuck with them youth. And they put like you think. I'm in a business, brother.
Alright.
That's why you
Understand. Alright. Okay, you don't business. Alright, don't say what. Alright, have a nice day. Now I'll show you who business now. I have bomb. Oh yeah. You want me come to come kill your blood clot? You getting that fun? You want me come to come murder your blood clot?
So there you have it, my peeps. A bad Indian from Upper Cedar Valley in a Redills there, so. A bad up one of him little foot soldier because he want tear down the youth back fence. Yeah man. Badman fish.